Okay, the FA Cup final has just finished 1-0 to Leicester City. What a goal to win the game. But let's break down the game first. First half, no shots on target. Chances were created, nothing challenged either goalkeeper. Kepa and Schmeichel had very little to do apart from goal kicks and claim the occasional cross. Chelsea did have a fair few corners in the first half. Leicester did not have a single corner in the first half, which surprised me because they did create a similar number of chances to Chelsea. Chelsea just edged the possession and the chances created in the first half, but it was a below par first half in my point of view. I think it was a bit too much feeling each other out, a bit too much tactical play. Then the second half comes along, and Leicester started brighter, were playing with more intensity. They were blocking everything. Fofana, Sonuchu, blocking everything, and losing Johnny Evans in the first half to injury after 32 minutes, you would think would have been a massive blow. They adapted very well. Castagna as well. They reorganised their defence, and they were competing for everything. They were blocking everything, which explains why there was a lack of chances on goal. Then the Tielemans goal. It's a poor clearance from Chelsea's back line. It comes off Jose Perez. Play breaks down, comes to young Thomas. He passes the ball to Tielemans, and then the Chelsea players, not a single Chelsea player is within 10 yards of him. They're backing off, they're giving him space, and he's allowed time to tee himself up for a 35-yard thunderbolt that beats Kepa, all ends up, and, well, could have ripped the net off. Absolutely rocket of a shot. And he was one of Leicester's better players in attack, created a lot of threats from corners and crosses. But in open play, when you're backing off a player who's got a shot like that, you are asking for trouble. There was no one closing him down, and that is the end result. It was Leicester's only shot on target in the entire game. Kepa did not have a single save to make. Amazing that. That sort of woke Chelsea up a bit. I mean, Schmeichel pulled off a couple of great saves before the VAR disallowed goal. One from Chilwell, one from Mount. The Chilwell save is pretty brilliant, pushing it onto the post. But the save from Mason Mount, unsighted, ball coming at pace, similar pace to Tielemans' goal. It's a brilliant save. Schmeichel has won the final there and then with those two saves, in my opinion, because Chelsea are now throwing the kitchen sink. They're only keeping Thiago Silva and Rudiger back in defence. Everyone else is in attacking positions. Hudson-Odoi's on. Werner misfired. He's taken off. Giroud's now on. Pulisic is on. And they're throwing the kitchen sink. The Chilwell goal, it goes to VAR, and we're talking half an inch offside. This is where I think VAR needs to be adapted to make clear gap between player and attacking player and defending player. That, in years past, is a goal. There is no doubt that in years past that would have gone down as a goal. And I can understand fans' frustrations with VAR. That, I think, in the last few minutes, on 89 minutes, just sucked the life out of Chelsea. They were getting desperate after that. But I understand the frustrations with VAR this season. There's been a lot of peculiar decisions, even more peculiar than that. His elbow's offside. You can't handle the ball to get it in the net. You can't play the ball with your hand or your arm, but it's his elbow that's offside. That is, in my mind, ridiculous. It should be your foot, your chest, your head, the areas you can put the ball in the back of the net if you collide with it or have a shot. The offside rule and VAR needs working on, because Chelsea were throwing the kitchen sink. If that goal stands, we're going to extra time, and we will still be playing in this video. Would not be a 1-0 scoreline. We could go to penalties. Anything could happen. Leicester looked out on their feet in defence. They had blocked and tackled everything. Fofana leading the way. Wes Morgan comes on for the last 10 minutes to organise that defence. But Leicester, to a man, wanted the game more. They were more organised. They had more energy, especially in defence. They were throwing themselves at everything. They shut down Mount quite effectively. They stifled the midfield. Kante didn't get on the ball enough. They choked the life out of Chelsea. Chelsea were misfiring today. And that's 2 1-0 defeats in a row. Yes, they've got the Champions League final against Man City coming up, and they have beaten them twice in the league this season, which will bode well for them. But that is 2 games in a row they've lost 1-0. Whereby against Arsenal, poor back pass leads to a goal. In this game, just standing back and being very passive in defence to allow the shot to be hit. And what a shot by Youri Tielemans, probably Leicester's best attacking player today. Vardy ran his socks off. He didn't get any goals today, but he was really challenging James, Thiago Silva, Rudiger. He was constantly giving them something to think about. Kept moving from the left to the centre to the right. He was constantly moving around the front channels. But full credit to Leicester City. They fully deserve the 1-0. The energy the players left on the field, to a man in 50-50 challenges, blocking the ball, the commitment from all the players, from Schmeichel all the way up to Vardy, was second to none. Chelsea misfired. Werner, not brilliant today, not bad, but not brilliant. Tuchel might have left some changes too late and possibly should have started Pulisic, maybe should have started Hertz, maybe should have started Hudson-Odoi, because when Leicester were exposed early on in the first half, their pace was causing problems. But Leicester played their way into the game, and once they got that goal, they settled and had more energy. So there you go. Leicester 1, Chelsea 0, and that is Leicester's 5th attempt at trying to win the FA Cup, and finally they do it. So that's 2 trophies in 5 years, and this is a golden era for the club. Chelsea, that's 2 FA Cup finals in a row they've now lost. Which is interesting considering they have been pretty dominant in the FA Cup in the last 15 years, one of the more dominant sides, winning the trophy multiple times. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please place your thoughts below, and I'll have some more videos for you very, very soon.